Yes.
I was just listening to the soundtrack back there. This movie was just starting.
In real life.
This is what our entire thing is just going to be. Just us singing.
Okay, we're gonna roll the bumper. Okay.
Yay!
Welcome.
That was fun.
What a cool bumper!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we're so fancy now because people.
You watched for the one time, and
Yeah.
so we made it slightly fancier. Hopefully we can make it fancier every single week.
There'll be bright lights. And
It's just all VFX. Like, there's no real people anymore. Green screen.
Yeah.
my goodness.
We're gonna be robots. It's gonna be weird, but it's because the people demanded it. Okay,
So
hi.
we just watched Moonlight. Marley and I watched it for the first time. What are our words, ladies?
Wait, who are we?
Oh, yeah.
Remember to introduce ourselves. I'm Katie,
Marley.
Laura.
and you are watching Fresh Film Friday from Grand Cinema. So yeah, we like to come up with words, kind of maybe one, but I think we're all cheating and have
Like
like
two or three?
between 2 or 3 today. So I saw Moonlight for the
Phrases,
second
really.
time, so I'm gonna go with courageous and intimate storytelling.
I think that was 4 words.
I know, that was a lot of words, sorry.
I went with visually stunning.
And I went with haunting film score.
And we're done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how many times have you watched this, Katie?
This is only my second time.
Okay.
Only second
sure?
time. Yeah, I'm positive.
I feel like you just talk about it all the time. It feels like you see it like 10 times.
I might try to see it every time we play it. So it's only showing for a week. So we open today. We're showing at 9:05 tonight and 9:05 every day until Thursday. And then on Thursday at 6:30 and 9:05, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I believe so.
And that's it. So if you missed Moonlight when it played for more than a month in October,
Like most people did.
come on back down.
How many awards has this been nominated for? And
Pretty much all
globes
of them.
and things.
Like,
Let's see. So it's one of a ton of things. It was nominated for 6 at the Golden Globes, and it won for Best Picture.
For drama.
And let's see. It had 4 nominations at the BAFTAs. I don't know. Did it win anything at the BAFTAs?
I don't think so.
All right. That's a travesty. And
Hidden
it's
Figures got it, I think so.
That's good.
Yeah.
And it's been nominated for 8, including Best Picture, Best Director, Best Supporting Actor, Best Supporting Actress, Best Adapted Screenplay, and Best Film Editing, which is... It should just...
Daniel on Facebook is asking, was it good?
I think it's incredible. So yes, it's very good. I love it. And I loved it more seeing it the second time. And there are just these scenes that I got really attached to, that I got more attached to the second time around. So, yeah, I just love it so much.
I will say this kind of movie isn't usually my cup of tea. I like musicals and comedies, stuff that's very watchable. But this film was very good in its own right in drama, and it was amazing to look at. The cinematography was gorgeous, and you were just immersed into the life of this one character, and I believe the story.
yeah. No, very good film. I feel like I need to watch it again, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should. I recommend seeing
I
it as
will.
many times as
6:30
possible.
or 9:30 or 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I've decided that I'm using Moonlight this week as my self-care to kind of calm my spirit and connect me to humanity. Because like at the end of the film, like I did this at the end of the film because we screened it again this morning. I went humanity. So that's how I respond to this film. It makes me very happy that humans have the kind of capacity that they do to love each other and to be brave and honest. And I don't know that any movie has ever made me feel that way before.
Yeah.
It's a really good movie.
Mm-hmm.
When you're talking about the parts about it that are visually stunning, what are some of the things that really stood out to you guys?
Just the composition of the shots and how they worked with the low lighting, because that's extremely hard to do.
Dark movie.
Yeah. And
Not just in the cinematography
yeah.
sense. And other.
Well, and I had not. I was stupid when I watched it the first time. I didn't put together the story that Mahershala Ali tells Chiron when he's a kid about growing up he grew up in Cuba, right? Is that what he said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Grew up in Cuba, and the woman who told him that he looked blue because he was in the moonlight, and like that had not clicked, and I had not caught it the first time around.
I did not catch that.
The film is called Moonlight, and the full title of the play that it's based on, like, basically lays it all out. But this old woman had told, his name's Juan, that black boys look blue in the moonlight. So that is why it's called Moonlight, because it's about black boys. But yeah, it's just, yeah. And you feel that, all the colors too.
How do you say the actor's name? Because I cannot
I've
pronounce
heard
it.
multiple versions. I've been saying Mahershala Ali.
Mahershala?
That's what I've been saying.
Mahershala.
I think that's right.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
I also heard
To
someone
Mr.
say
Ali.
Mahershala, so
Oh.
it's perhaps an emphasis in a different area. So anyway, but
It's Iñárritu all over again.
oh yeah, Yari too.
You tattoo? Is that what?
There's something ridiculous.
But he's up for, and he won the SAG Award for Best Supporting Actor. With a really powerful speech, and he looked really good. Very cool suit on and very cool shoes.
And he's up for Best Supporting for the
Yeah.
Oscar. Okay. I think he has a real good shot.
Yeah.
I think.
I wanna see Moonlight do really, really well. So I'm Team Moonlight for the Academy Awards. It might make signs.
Speaking of the Academy Award nominations, we are going to post our picks for the Oscar nominations, and you can pick whose team you want to be on, and for the winning team, we're going to give out prizes.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
we can give you some pointers. I mean, honestly, I go with my heart, which means I tend to lose.
All emotions.
Yeah, it's like I'm giving the awards, so I usually do not. But Marley, she's the
I've
ringer.
got a system.
She's the ringer.
Yeah, well, I go off of what I think, but then I also do a ton of research and see what these other top film critics and newspapers, magazines, what their editors are picking as well. So I have a whole spreadsheet.
So if you want to go with the well-researced
I came in
option-
second on our staff poll last year.
Who beat you?
Dennis by
Oh,
one
Dennis.
by one
House
point
manager
or something.
Dennis. Yeah.
I believe I was fourth last year.
I was like 13.
Yeah. I do it based on my gut and trying to see every single film that's nominated. I don't necessarily see all of them, but I see a good portion.
There were a couple foreign films last year that I didn't get a chance to see, but
Yeah.
for the most part, saw all the shorts and everything.
Yeah. So we'll post our nominations next week, and you can pick which team you're going to be on.
I mean, I love having people on my team, but I am telling you right now, it's just not the right choice.
Or if you feel like you should go with your heart and emotions, be on Katie's team.
Yes, if you
Because
wanna-
maybe the Oscars will surprise us all.
Yeah, I mean, Spotlight surprised me last year. We were all really excited. It was like
Yeah.
a big round of
Kinda felt like
cheers
an
and applause.
underdog.
Yeah, totally. So Moonlight is, I don't feel like it's an underdog, but it still has that, like, to me, like, it's just,
I feel like it kind of is the underdog.
yeah.
It was a
should
film
win
when it
everything.
first came out. Not a lot of people knew about it,
Yeah,
but it's
nobody
kind of
really did.
grown and just word of mouth, and
Yeah.
now it's nominated for a bunch of awards.
So I described the feeling of watching Moonlight as that moment in The Grinch when his heart grows 2 sizes. Like, that's how I feel at the end of this movie. Like, reliably now I can vouch for it. I felt the same way. So if you just want to, and I loved being able to know the ending, because the third act is just built to perfection. Like, there's this incredible tension, and I'm not going to spoil it. So anyway, it's like, it's a masterpiece for me of filmmaking, and wow. So you got to experience it. So see it one time, and then have your experience at the end of the third act, and then see it again, because then you'll have a different experience. I may have live tweeted it this morning, so don't read my tweets, because there's a little bit of a spoiler.
Ooh.
Just a tiny bit.
But no spoilers here.
Yeah.
So.
We already went through the time plan.
Sorry, we're getting pointers
Darcy
from our
is
producer.
correcting us.
Our producer is saying that we need to wrap this up.
I think, but yes, we'll remind you of the times. Moonlight is playing at 9:05 every day, starting today. That's 9:05 in the evening, and then on Thursday at 6:30 and 9:05. So yeah, just come see it a lot.
Come see it. I'm sure you'll see Katie.
Every screening, she will be there.
Alexis might be there for.
Come say hi.
We are working on putting maybe it will probably need to be a pre-film like discussion, so we'll keep you updated whenever that ends up being scheduled. But we can always just have an informal conversation about it after every single screening if you'd like.
Yeah. Great. See you next week.
Oh yeah, what's our film next week?
What's coming out next week?
Patterson.
Patterson.
With the new Jim Jarmusch.
Yeah.
Oh.
Been looking forward to that one.
It's about poetry and bus driving.
Marley won't be here though, because she's with Putz.
No, I'll be in California, but I'll be thinking of all of you guys.
We'll just have to see it like with our normal audiences instead of seeing special 9 a.m. screenings.
Yeah.
I love watching it with the audience, though.
That's true. It's better.
It is.
All right.
See ya.
Fresh Film Friday signing off.